Hey guys, it's Leah, and today I'm going to be talking about American Horror Story cult finale. I was very excited. I'm not a huge fan of last season Roanoke. I just didn't like it at all. The previous season, Hotel, I loved it so much. So I was very disappointed in the transition from Hotel to Roanoke. But I think because I disliked Roanoke so much, I enjoyed Cult that much more. I do think it was a very good season, and I'm just going to talk about the finale, which was crazy, and I was freaking out the entire time, because I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? So let's talk about the beginning. It says that it's 2018, and I was like, what? Like, wait a minute, I'm so confused. And then they show that that he's in jail, and I was like, what? Even amidst all of my confusion of why it's 2018, why Kai is in jail, what is going on, I still love having two Kais. Even though it's like his insanity being portrayed, I'm like, oh, two Evan Peters on the screen, no one's complaining, I'm not complaining. Like I already said, this season compared to last season, I loved it so much more. And then commercial break, cut to Star Wars trailer though. I was like, oh my gosh, I got even more excited because that trailer, if you guys haven't seen it, the newest trailer for Star Wars Last Jedi is amazing. I don't want to get off track though, but that got me off track when I was watching the finale because it just cut to Star Wars trailer. But yeah, can someone please explain to me, like, what was going on? He is in jail, and then all of a sudden, like, just takes over inside the jail, and Allie decides that she's gonna run for whatever. And I was like, okay, like, I'll roll with it, because I know American Horror Story, and I know that they're, like, building it up for something. I just had no idea what. And then finally they cut to the explanation of what's going on. For me, it took them way too long to get there because I was just so lost, and it made me not really want to pay that much attention just because I had no idea for the longest time what was going on. And then the night of 1,000 Tates or whatever, I was like 10 out of 10 Goldblums. Another thing I was very confused about is, like, what is Beverly's problem? Like, she shows up at Allie's restaurant, and she's, like, mad that she got let go. I was like, why are you angry? Just stop. Like, move away. Change your name. Like, do something different. You're lucky you're not in jail. You're a murderer. Instead, she's, like, all pissed off. She's like, why was I let go? What did you tell them? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so mad. I don't trust you. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why are you so upset? You should be, like, happy. I wouldn't say a word. If they let me go, I would just walk away. I would move to another country, and I would start over. I most certainly would not show up at the person who got me off the hook and be like, because that's, like, what happened. And then also, then they cut to freaking what happened to Speedwagon, and I was like, poor Speedwagon. Like, we find out that he's actually, well, it's not that he's a good guy, but, like, he's trying, I guess, but he didn't really have a choice. But I was not expecting, oh my god, like, Allie just went, like, she went ham. Like, Sarah Paulson is honestly, like, such a great actress. Like, she just, like, stabbed him, and she was like, is this thing recording live? And poor Speedwagon was like, no. And then she was like, good, and just freaking stabs him in the chest. I was like, poor Speedwagon. I don't know, it's not that I like Speedwagon, just in that moment I was like, that's brutal, man. Best quote, fortify yourself with some vitamin A. I feel like I want to say that all the time. That was just so weird. And then after that, I was even more confused because I was like, what is going on? And then, like, the SWAT team comes in and it's, like, swarming everything. And I'm like, oh my god. And then Kai is, like, threatening her, like, and screaming at her and cursing at her. And she's just standing there. Like, first of all, if I was, like, the rat, I feel like I would ask police to, like, take me away, too, to make it look like I'm being taken away so that he doesn't obviously know that it was me. Like, that's just so confusing. And, like, I was like, second of all, I would move. I would change my hair. I would, like, leave. And then, I mean, I guess, like, in the end, they wrap up and it works out in Allie's favor. But it could have not. Like, what if it didn't? What if, like, he actually, like, he came up with a pretty plausible plan, you know? Second of all, I don't understand why Allie even accepted Kai's phone call in the first place. Like, you have a collect call from Kai Anderson. I'd be like, deny and hang up. And then I got really confused because I looked at my phone on the next commercial break and there was 10 minutes left of the show. And I was like, 10 minutes? Like, how are they going to resolve everything in 10 minutes? I was honestly, like, so perplexed, and I was like, 10 minutes, like, this isn't, we haven't even, like, done anything yet. Like, this is all, like, rising action. Like, there wasn't even any, like, I don't even know. I was so confused. I was like, please tell me what they're going to do in 10 minutes to blow my mind. And less than 10 minutes, because, like, commercial breaks, so it was, like, 7 minutes. And then they, like, blow my freaking mind. I had no idea. I thought, oh my gosh, like, freaking Kai is talking too long. Like, he got out of jail, and I was like, damn! And then they, like, freaking, oh my god. And then there was, like, no, like, bullets in the gun. I was like, damn. And then they show, like, her talking to the guard and, like, figuring all that stuff out. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I don't even know. Like, my mind just exploded. Like, probably because I put it on so late and I was so tired because I worked all day and then I went to school. But even still, like, my mind was blown. And then I was like, he be talking too long. And they shot him. I was not expecting that. Like, honestly, I was like, it's not like in a hotel when, like, Liz Taylor and what's-her-face, like, come in, like, guns blazing, like, Hotline Bling playing. Like, I love that so much. It's such an iconic moment. Like, but you saw them coming in. Like, the way they shot this one, like, you couldn't even see Beverly. Like, dang. That was pretty crazy. And then I got really confused at the end because I thought that was going to be the end. And then they show freaking Sally, like, putting on her makeup all dramatically. And then she puts on, like, a freaking, like, a hood. Like, she's in a cult. And that's why I'm really confused because I feel like they really left it up to, like, everyone's interpretation of what it means. Like, I was a little confused. I was like, okay, so as senator, does she have, like, her own cult like Kai did, but it's, like, for the greater good? Or did she turn into, like, that creepy lady that was part of, like, the turd group or whatever it was? Like, I was really confused. I was like, did she take over her position, like, for women and stuff like that? And was it going to be, like, a killing cult? Or, like, I don't know. It just left me with a lot of questions. And I don't even know what I've been talking about in this video. Honestly, editing it is going to be very interesting. So that was my rant, sort of, about the finale. I kind of just did a walkthrough of it, but that was honestly my thoughts while I was watching it. I am very excited for next year's season. I really don't know what they're going to do, honestly, because they've just, like, they pick such broad topics, I feel like, that it's kind of hard to find another one that's completely different. So, see you next week, guys. Bye!